Fuck John Park, we have bigger problems right now. Right, so who remembers Vitaly? The absolute weapon of a YouTuber who built his career off pranks. Streaking through the World Cup and climbing the pyramid like he was in Assassin's Creed. While your man has just gone full gobshite in the Philippines. And now he's facing 24 years in prison. Yes, you heard me correct. 24 years in prison. Let's dive into this circus. Vitaly Zdorovetskiy, I cannot pronounce his name, but the Russian YouTuber who originally was the prank lad we all know from back in the day, he used to dominate the YouTube scene. Like this fella thought running around half naked was pure comedy. Okay, now for a while it was. The man hit 10 million subscribers and thought he was untouchable. A bit like your cousin who got one viral TikTok and now calls himself the Irish Andrew Tate. I know a few people like this. So backstory on Vitaly, he's been doing pranks for years and he even has assault charges against him for battering a woman during one of these pranks gone wrong. After a lot of chaos is going back and forward and multiple charge sheets against him, he then goes into finding pedophiles. Now as far as I'm aware, this actually took off from, but there was a lot of speculation behind if it's true or not, and are they actors or if he's just setting people up through dating websites and they never really were pedophiles. I don't actually know too much about this, but that just doesn't surprise me if it's something Vitaly has done in the past. I mean lads, this fella will do anything for attention. So Vitaly lands in the Philippines and he immediately starts causing chaos. He starts live streaming on Kick, red flag already. He goes off and he starts pulling these half-ass pranks in the Bonifacio city. And by prank I mean harassing security guards, recording areas without a permit, and allegedly trying to steal a guard's gun. Mate, this isn't Grand Theft Auto. Following this, he found himself in jail. Vitaly was arrested and paraded in front of the media and was charged with 5 different things. I'm not too sure all of them, but one of them was unjust vexation, which I had to Google, and apparently it's just pissing people off, which is mental. I mean bro, all I do is piss people off. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not doing it near his level, but I'm still pissing people off. And it gets worse, his cameraman, some fella named Skyline, also got charged because he was the one recording it all. Imagine that, 1 minute you're behind the lens thinking brilliant, we're gonna get some viral footage today, and the next thing you know you're faced with criminal charges. Well, that's what you get when you have a boss who thinks molesting security guards is good content. I understand in work we have to do what we're told to do, but for fuck's sake man, surely you have half of initiative to say look, this is wrong. That's like going to record your mate robbing a centre and then being shocked when you end up in court beside him. This isn't just a minor issue with a few reports being made about someone harassing people in public though. The president of the Philippines is heavily involved in this case. Bongbong Marcos. Bongbong Marcos said that they won't tolerate this kind of abuse disguised as entertainment. Imagine being such a muppet that the president called you out in public. This guy done reaction videos to Vitaly's pranks. They're on YouTube. This man is making more money off Vitaly's pranks than what Vitaly is. Bongbong Marcos, fair play brother, fair play. On a side note, recently his wife, which is the first lady in the Philippines, has been accused of being involved in a death of a businessman. Now they've came out and denied these charges of course. Well, accusations I should say, they weren't charges. But yeah, I'm not gonna piss Bongbong off, just in case he ever travelled to the Philippines. So Vitaly might have been the king of pranks 10 years ago, but now he is just a cautionary tale. There's pushing boundaries and then there's being a fucking idiot. All it takes is one video from you to go from edgy content to court cases. Shit like this has me changing my scripts over and over. Cause sometimes they start off really controversial and then I'm like, right, tone it down a little bit, we're still on the upclimb. I nearly fell there. Well, who knows, if you watch my last video you're already kind of have an insight of what I'm going to be wearing when I'm 50. So maybe if I get 10 million subscribers, I'll not only be rocking some serious outfits, but I'll be pissing people off on a whole new level. Vitaly style. Are these just bad pranks going wrong, or is Vitaly finally getting his karma? Make sure you like, leave a comment, and don't forget, wear a street. I'm getting really good at that. Make sure you go over to our Instagrams over here, Urban Studio. You will get probably daily updates on whatever the fuck we're doing. We don't do much. And then the main one to follow is Urban Attire. And if you're in the Dublin area, have a look at our services that we're offering, okay? I don't have time to fit all into this video. It is fucking 20 past 12. I am tired. Not sleepy tired, but this kind of tired. I'm not even editing this tonight. I'm going in. This video might not even never make it to YouTube.
Vitaly Zdorovetskiy.
I cannot repeat that.
Alright, gentlemen, I want you to repeat after me, just how I do it. Ready? Rock da 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 da. Rook turn.